What is up, YouTube? Back at you right quick, you know what I mean, for another video. And this is another shunt mod video. By the way, this is E-bikeguy back again with another video. And today we're going to be doing another shunt mod video. You know, so I have 3 videos, or maybe more videos on shunt mod controls and everything. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people prefer to just get a bigger controller and everything. But this is like a free mod that anybody can do once they want to upgrade their e-bike to a little bit more power. Also depending on your battery and everything. What I got right here is a really good controller to do a shunt mod on. Okay, so this is a MB power controller, as you can see right here. Now this is not a Sabaton controller. This is kind of like the one that E-bike kid has, but his was an 80 amp, but this was a 45 amp. This right here is sine wave controller. Now, what about this controller that is it's really easy to shunt mod? That's what I wanted to show y'all today, is that we're going to do a shunt mod on this one, because this controller actually is going to go on E-bike kid's mom's e-bike. She has a Juice Bike Scorpion X with his old controller on. We're going to be taking that controller off, and we're going to be installing it maybe on the trucks and slings, just to give that bike a little more power. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and turn the soldering iron on right quick, and I'm going to just tell you why this controller right here is one of the easiest ones to upgrade, and this is by far a very inexpensive one, or a cheap controller. This one right here, you can use this as a with the SW900 display, or the UKC1 display. I think any other displays also work. Now this doesn't have regen like the Sabaton 7245 controller, but nonetheless, it's a really good controller, and I think you can pick this up on MB Power, because this is actually come from MB Power. I brought this controller as a kit. You can actually purchase the kit for about $364 on eBay, and it's going to come with a 20-inch by 4 fat tire wheel, 1500 watt hub. It's the same one on E-bike kid's bike, and now that his mom has a 1500 watt hub, because we had got rid of the 750 watt geared hub motor that was restricting the speed a little bit. But okay, but yeah, this is one of the good controllers to upgrade, and one of the easiest controllers to upgrade. I did 3 shunt mods to these controllers, and I'm gonna show you exactly what we need to actually do the shunt mod procedure. So first, what we're gonna do, all we have to do is just pop over this end cap right here, and these kind of favor the Sabaton controllers just a bit, as far as the mounting positions and the end cap goes and everything. This is plastic. I believe the Sabaton controller also is plastic at the end, and has a metal aluminum body. So we're gonna just take these screws out, and you're gonna be able to see the shunt right away. Okay, so we're gonna take this off. Now this is waterproof too, so it has a little cover in the back that's gonna gives it a little bit of water resistance. Okay, now as you can see, these are 100 volt caps. Okay, because the 72 goes up to 72 volts. You might can run it at 84, but I wouldn't recommend that. But as you can see right behind this, let me go ahead and move that on out the way. You're gonna have 3 shunts. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit. See those 3 shunts? That's where they at right there. They so easy to get to. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna just lightly squeeze them together, and we're gonna just coat those just a little bit with solder. Okay, so let me go get some pliers right quick, and we're gonna squeeze those 2 together. All right, so I got some pliers. These are like crescent. These are crescent pliers, little Nino's pliers. It's a must-have when you're working on controllers and a little bit of battery bills and everything. And it's real small and everything, so you don't really have nothing huge in your hand. Also, I got some more tools that I use to work on batteries, also like cutting the nickel strips and everything. But yeah, you can pick these up at Home Depot for about maybe $9. And I also got the cutters too, and those cutters are actually good for like peeling nickel strips off of the old cells if you're going to reuse them, and kind of really get them clean, so that way you can actually respot weld those cells if you're going to do it. So what we're going to do, as you can see right there, we're going to just go ahead and squeeze those two together, all three of these together, like so, just a little bit. Okay, that's all you got to do, so that way that the solder can actually adhere to all three of those. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and solder it. I wish I can hold it up for you so you can actually see what I'm doing. Let me see. Hold on, let me find something, because I'm right here at my kitchen table. I'm my stove, so you know I have a lot of bit of lighting because on where I be at, you know what I'm saying, there's not much light. So we're gonna hold this up. I got my little salt. Let's see if they can hold it up. It doesn't look like it can. Let's see, just a little bit, so I can just show them that I can do that. Let me see here. Let me grab that season bottle. Okay, now we got some resistance in the back. So we're gonna go ahead and coat that just a little bit, and make sure you got a good solder iron to do this. So we're gonna just coat that a little bit. I'm gonna do the rest though. I'm gonna just do a little bit, so I can show you what I'm doing. Okay. And it really doesn't take much solder. You just want to just cover just the top of that, top of those shunts right there. Just a little bit of solder. You don't have to have much, just a little bit. So as you can see, I got a little bit right there. Now I'm just going to just coat just a little bit. And I'm gonna show you let me show you what I'm doing. I have to take it down, because gravity was going to let that solder kind of just run all over the place. And now you don't want to do that, because of the fact that, you know, there's a lot of important electronics back here. Can barely see because of all the smoke. Okay, boom. That is it. That is it right there. So you just want to kind of coat that a little bit. Let me see. Let me do a little more. Let me raise this up just a tad. There we go. Raise it up just a tad so I can see. Okay, just right there. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. All right, we're done. All right. So let me show you. Let me show you right there. Got a little smoke coming because it's and that's all you gotta do, man. That's all you gotta do. Just coat that. Just cover those up a little bit. And now you got a perfectly modded controller. I think it's gonna put up about 60 amps now. So instead of like, you know, 1200 watts, this thing is rated. No, is it rated? I think it's rated 2000 watts, I believe. So it might be pulling 3000 watts now with this controller. So that's about it now. So all we gotta do now, well, that's a little bit of solder. I just saw that, and that's one thing about the pliers. You can get that little ball out of there. Boom. So we're going to throw that away. And all we gotta do is put our end cap on. We're gonna put that back right there. Put the end cap back on. I tell you, man, these are very good controls, man. I haven't had one as of yet to go bad when we shunt mod. There's one. As a matter of fact, we did a video of a speed run with e-bike kids, 1500 watt e-bike, and my buddy was out there. He got the same controller that we had shunt modded, and my buddy, he got a Jupiter bike, same kit. He brought the same kit, had one of these controls on there, and we shunt modded, and now that bike does about 42 miles an hour. And we're not even talking about going downhill. I'm talking about just on flat. And he weighs a lot. He weighs a little bit more than I do, because he's tall too, like me. But my buddy Ryan got the same controller, man, and he pulled 45 miles an hour on his, and he got a 29-inch wheel with a 3,000 watt hub motor and a 60 volt battery. This one's going to be on a 20 inch wheel bike, e-bike, with a 52 volt battery, dual battery as of that, and then I'll show y'all more on the video. But anyways, that is it for shunt modded this controller. It is a very good controller. You don't really see these around. These actually come in kits, but I think you can purchase this separately through MB Power. I think my supplier does have these controllers in stock. I will ask, but if they do, I recommend y'all to get one of these controllers if y'all want to upgrade from your typical 20 amp controller to a 45 amp controller. If you don't need to shunt mod this thing if you don't have the battery, but if you do, shunt mod it and you'll be pleased with it, okay? But until then, you just, you know what I'm saying, just pick this controller stock and you still be happy. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and install this on the bike. I just wanted to show y'all this shunt mod video right here, because like I said, it's an easy controller. It's a free upgrade that you can do to your existing e-bike. If you have a controller that have shunts like this, 2, 3, even 1, just coat that shunt. It's just less resistance. That's all it is to it, you know what I'm saying? So, but okay, this is the e-bike guy, and I will see y'all in some more videos. Peace.